Saying I am not on your team.
Here's Dillingham with an average of around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been a constant for them. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Dillingham.
To a pillar of salt. Over to the one that you told. Peter throws his arms to the side, yelling, I made it home. I'm walking down these streets of gold. I see the father of honest gold. You refer to life as a game, but it means more than you would ever know. I'm just grateful I was forgiven and left to miss down the road.
.11 left in the third. Jarris Walker out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's MP. And it's Black in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Reed. He's got 11. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been...
Whoa! All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Dillingham, covered by MP. Reed against Walker. To end the run. Reed can't hit.
Inside of me, though I find that it's me, they never give me
MP is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Anthony Black. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Dillingham.
On the court for Minnesota, Dillingham is out there with Edwards. Then there's Reed. It's Berenger in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Timberwolves passing it around. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards.
Not a disappointment, and I'm off to see him on my next movie.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Edwards, also Dillingham.
Black is out there with Walker. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Alston in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now, here's...
Blessed with both eyes, though I didn't feel blessed. Broke eating cold fries, then I chose to die. That's no surprise. Not many sober heights, just like overnights and no open mics. What am I supposed to write when I'm close to die? Don't walk for come back. No one told me that. They said keep on going. His love overflowing, the holy and all-knowing. Pull me out as I'm going in.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. On the court for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards out there with...
It's tipped, so on the floor for Minnesota. We got Nas lead. Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. It's Berenger in at the 5 spot. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another stage.
Most high, may we grow near days go by. Was I right when I wrote mine? The most I don't find. The most I don't find.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. MP is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Jarris Walker. Then there's Rudy.
Most I
Here's Dillingham. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. So on the floor for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. Then there's Reed. It's Berenger in at the center, throwing out the middle. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP.
Thirty-four seconds left in the third quarter. On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Nas Reed, Edwards out there with Dillingham, and it's Berenger in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Reed.
Is it really what I'm on to? Am I chasing after some lost dream? Cause I went the wrong way and took a shortcut and found out evil impulse me was hard to sign up. But like when I begin to first got the starting lineup, scrolling down, looking for my name, get to the end and never find it. All this time and I'm on a bench, but it feels more like I'm in a pickle when I'm watching how the Angels play. And that way just seems more beneficial. Spot got in the other dugout, sun on the mound, I'm feeling numb. Start wondering how I got here, and am I the person that I become? Something inside of me, nothing to fight. I'm walking to the locker room ready to change, running to God on the way. Hands me the uniform, I'm ready to play. They want me back on the team.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first.
I'm over this whole game, but I'm here for the whole thing. Lost souls, old flings, now I'm back with the home team. Won't get over this shame, try to throw me off of my game. Told it won't be the same, I am not on your team. It's the angels versus the demons. Some don't even realize, but we spend a life trying to find out just what our doom is. Some pass on and the world's better off when they keep on.
And here's Minnesota now. They've got MP, Jarris Walker out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Black in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5.
Put masks on, cover their faces. Embarrassment or team pride, let's cover our bases. To that first pitch, grappling out to left field. Where the demon's head, round and first and don't yield. Ball hits the back wall, everyone's eyes are peeled. Round and third toward home slide, Satan blocks the play like a shield. They want me back on. It's too late. It's too late. I'm still
34 seconds left in the third quarter. They've got Rudy Gobert. MP is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Walker, and it's Black in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. And here's Dillingham from the arc.
That block is about MP knowing the scouting report. This guy knew exactly where he was trying to get to.
Here's Reed. He's got 11. Clock at 6. Beasley for 3. The rebound by Alston.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And another dime for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a...
Changes here for the Warriors. Gordon comes in for Gobert, and MP subbed in for Johnson. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Edwards is checked in. On the court for the Timberwolves. Edwards out there with Dillingham. Then there's Nas Reed. Then it's Malik Beasley.
Wow, tremendous defensive awareness by MP, and really tremendous job getting in position to block that thing.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Reed. Beasley outside. From outside the arc. Warriors with the rebound. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple-double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight. He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Pass to Gordon. From deep, MP. On target from range. Austin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Reed. Walker covering. Here's Dillingham. Can they get it? He blocks it again.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. Reed for 3.
Clark, some fundamentals of good offense, but so often overlooked.
Here's Reed, and when you're trying to slow down a great score, there are those shots.
out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here is Dillingham.
Pass to Dillingham. Just 5 to shoot to halt the run.
You cover this Jesus, no frontin', there's nothing in front of him. All of my brothers say we under covenant, nobody touching us, no. Yeah, can't get enough of the spirit opponent. He ripping and running, the drugs get the flushing, the tears get the flooding. The old me is dying and never recovering. Yeah, can't need a second, but no second guessing. Look, this is Lazarus. I don't know record like you see the rescue, but I saw the wreckage. Yeah, I resurrected, I knew. I'm wishing be in the present, the perfect power, pick the record, be the power, but it's in his presence. Peace to the record,
Pass to Dillingham. You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards?
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some...
Come and make these dead bones live. It's only you make prophets out of prodigal. Only you deserve the glory for it all. None of you fathers will rise again. Come and make these dead bones live. It's only you to mystics and miracles. Only you make broken stones.
And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if... Black defending. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Pass to Dillingham. And the rejection by MP.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double. They've got MP. Walker out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Black. And it's Pajemski in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Black's gone 3 of 4 from distance. Only the one miss. Wow. Pass to Beringer. Now Reed. Here's Beringer. Just 5 on the clock.
Here's Dillingham. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Dillingham out there with Edwards. Then there's Nas Reed, and it's Beringer in at the 5, roaming the paint.
tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They got Black.
Be my eyes, Lord, in the darkness, shine your light. I can see I am free.
Here's Dillingham. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, B.A., I go...
There's another block.
His monster defensive night continues, piling up blocks.
And in this team's proud history, he just equaled the most blocks in a game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And MP throws it down hard. All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Pass to Dillingham. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Shot to stop.
Three got looking for three and they back in the beam and broken on me and that bird with pink. You dig the back seat is the mark of the beast in the front of the screen. Back in the green and back in the green and back in the deep and the back in the bleach and the back in the green.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. We've got Jarris Walker. MP out there with Podziemski. And there's Gordon, and it's Black, and it's the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Fires for three. Another possession. Another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time.
Here's Dillingham. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a...
We've got Jarris Walker. Podziemski out there with MP.
I was 19 with a pipe dream, trying to make a
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely.
I was 19 with a pipe dream, trying to make a